Hey, what's up, DK? Just want to start by saying I went to Saturday's performance of the Tarzan Project, and it was great. I was completely blown away by this performance as well. What was really interesting to me was that it was really good, and it was made entirely by students. I didn't think it was like that. That was more professional play that was made. The text was amazing. I love the way the script was written, the projections of the voice and everything. It was just really great overall. But the thing that really caught me the most definitely had to be the fighting choreography. So really great job to Alexander Ritchie. And one thing I wasn't sure if Alexander Ritchie was Alexander Ritchie was just a typo, if they're related in any way. But either way, great fighting choreography by Alexander Ritchie. Definitely really blew my mind. And comparing the Tarzan Project to Antigone, I really felt like the Tarzan Project really caught my attention a lot more than Antigone, just because of the fact that the spacing of Tarzan was different. It was more up close, and the fact that the actors would not approach you directly, but would be around you and a lot closer. And I feel like the spacing of the room was just a lot better. And then again, like the choreography was a lot better. Well, there wasn't any choreography in Antigone, but the fighting choreography in the Tarzan Project was just amazing. And then one of the things, probably my favorite actor, definitely had to be Alexander Ritchie, and in the play known as Clayton. He was great. Like, he stuck to character. He really stuck to character. He really was Clayton. He was dedicated to what he was there to do and everything, and he just did an amazing job overall. And then I feel like the untouched people, they can't really see they can't see what the government is doing. Like, that's the political message. The untouched people just can't see what the government is doing. They're being blinded. Whereas the Mangani, they can actually see what the government's doing. What the government is putting all these false images in the people's minds, saying the Mangani does this, the Mangani is that, when clearly, as you can see in the performance, like, it was nothing about that at all. And then I think the playwrights, the students, the message that they were trying to get out there is that the government lies, and they just show the people, the citizens, the pretty pictures that they want to see, and they say all the nice things that we want to hear. Like, they don't actually give us the truth. Like, for example, I think it was like a few weeks ago, the murdering of the 147 university students, and I can't remember where, somewhere, I can't really remember, but they didn't really make any political news. Like, no one brought it up. Why? Because it's just something we don't want to hear. So I feel like the political message was pretty on the dot. Like, the government doesn't tell us what we want to hear. Like, they hide away things like we shouldn't hear it, and etc. And then the best political stance I felt was Clayton, definitely. Like, the reason why is because he really stuck to it. Like, he really believed what the government was saying was truly it. Like, they're saying, oh, the Mangani is evil, don't let them touch you, stay away from them, report them. And all he wanted to do, his mindset was kill the Mangani, torture the Mangani, make them suffer because they're pure evil. And then at the end, when you hear the voice or the government say, like, oh, they're all going to be terminated, you just see Clayton totally trip out. Like, he's like, what the hell is going on? Like, I did what you told me, why are you doing this to me, what the heck? And then it's when he realizes the government's really messed up. And when it comes to relating to him, I felt more for the Mangani because they were looked at differently. Like, they were people, they were fine and everything. The only thing is they couldn't see, but they still lived their life like everyday people. They were awesome and everything. But the way that, like I said, the way that the government portrayed them, it didn't work out. Everyone saw them as evil and everything. Clayton wanted to kill them, and it was a really good play overall. But I feel like the Mangani, I felt for them more than the Untouched, even though the Untouched, they were being brainwashed by the government. So yeah, that's my review on the Tarzan Project. So see you in class.